in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. On your team. Up.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Toss this one out to James. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get set, get set. On your team. Watch out. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Purdy on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get set, get set. On your team. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Watch out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Motion man sent left. We give here to the motion man. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Dallas.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 26. That'll be good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place is the juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Operate now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Running with James. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now run, James. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down. 1 yard to go.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team.
There's a give inside to James. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. There's a dive up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Purdy on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Get 22 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
I'm just told that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pie.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set. You're not.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Outside. Ready, team.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Sean Tucker on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And goes to the hurry up here.
Cowboys, 1st down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
Going on
line.
first down, Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Yellow.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, or it could be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Up.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is James. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Get set. Get set. Right around up.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They send the tight end in motion.
43!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. That's not even good actors.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. The Saints call for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Outside! 18! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Escapes the defender. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Dallas.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Saints take over and are set up at the 8-yard line.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Yellow. Hey, 40.
Third and long for him here. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like it on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Hey, Ridley, Ridley. Yellow, 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 yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Purdy on first down. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Outside.
Back
Back to the air on second. Purdy. We've got a screen to the running back. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He works it down to the 37. Tackled on the play by Puna. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Running this with James. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play ball wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Completed to his running back. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
That's another Saints first down. First down and goal to go.
Purdy looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Screen play here for James. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Walk yellow.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. 2 set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
First down, Cowboys.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
43.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Yellow.
And they send a man in motion. Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's hit driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
blitz coming. Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return this. Trey Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Line around, son. Cut.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Headed out right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it back at the 42.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got in him for picks in this game. He's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yellow.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football back at their own 30 after that interception in return.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Outside. Go ahead. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Formation.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 43. What's that?
Drive begins with a Walker run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Dallas getting everybody since. They've got 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We put a receiver in motion left. We give here to the motion man. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased it from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Goal now as they try to pile on further. Throwing again, Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor. If you want to act, what? You can keep yourself where you at.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He's at midfield. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Penalty moves him closer. They're going to try to convert on 4th.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
49, Saints 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get set. Up.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now Purdy. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Cowboys take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Hit some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 16
Rolling on
yards.
first down, Mahomes.
First down, Dallas.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QA's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Walker off his own read. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Yellow.
Here's a quick throw to the left. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Terrell, hold it. Get set.
They give it to him again. There's one that's about 4. He was still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's complete to Robinson. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
First down.
First down throw by Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Get set. 18. Up.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag though down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Get set. Up.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he sent out.
Something out of nothing, Case. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This will be the final play of the game.
Get set, get set.
One final shot here. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason